Good morning, everyone. I'm sitting here in the living room today. Thought I would say hello to you. I think I told you I was having some dental work done, so that's why I have my mouth is covered. Oh my goodness, the challenges that we have to go through, I tell you. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day today. Um, what I'm calling about is that I need 700 signatures on my uh, YouTube. And so I'm just wondering, could you guys make a small effort to subscribe to me? And if you need me to subscribe to you, I will. All you have to do is just ask me. What I find about Facebook is that it's teamwork. You can't do it by yourself. It's teamwork. You need people to sign up under. It's like a cycle. And each day I learn something new. Just like I just got my StreamYard. You know what that is? Is where you can have people interview and talk all at the same time. I just got that the other day, and I haven't set it up yet. But it would be nice to have someone. Well, I got a couple of people who linked I can, you know, forward to so I can practice and see how it works. But it's where you can have two and three guests on there at one time. I think it's pretty cool. You can have two or three or four guests up there at one time. I think it's pretty cool. And I think you can expand your business that way because this way you're sending out to the same people in the same, your whatever your contacts are, and people on my Facebook page, they're not very supportive. I'll put it that way. You might get 3 or 4 likes from them. As you can see, I had 30,000 views from the end of last month into this month. I'm getting views, but it's not from my own people, and that's sort of disappointing because I've been with them for a few years, and I would thought just out of just, and then one of the guys I even bought sweatshirts from, I don't even think he subscribed to me. I bought other people stuff from black business owners on Facebook, but they won't subscribe back, and I don't know what it is. I think everybody deserves a fair chance. Everybody's on Facebook for their own reasons or whatever it is they want. So mine is to have something that I can show my grandchildren and great-grandchildren. They'll get to know who their great-great-grandmother is. How we have the technology to do that. You hear the stories about what your grandma did and what your grandpa did, but you never got a chance to hear their voice. You never got a chance to see them. You never got a chance to speak to them. But this way, my great-grandchildren and children and nieces and nephews will have access where they can actually see me, my mother, my siblings, and all of us. And I can't thank YouTube enough. YouTube has been great. They've been posting my posts every day now for a couple of months, which helps me. My book currently is in revision, and what I'm finding is that I like to get things done fast, just really fast. But I'm finding that when I'm working alone, and so I can't get things done as fast as I would like them to. But eventually, it'll all fall into place, and I think YouTube knows that. I've researched YouTube, and I researched Facebook, and I found out what kind of people YouTube likes to sponsor, and and showing people how to do things, and basically that's what YouTube likes. YouTube likes promoting small businesses like myself, the underdog. They like doing that. That's what they're about. So if you've been on Facebook for a long time or YouTube and you haven't seen anything up there, it's because your product is something that they're not interested in. They have this thing called algorithm. and it tells them how many are gonna buy and who's gonna buy and what your audience is. It's through Video VIDIQ. Check it out, you guys. It's a YouTube educational channel, but they show you everything. And I've been trying to follow them as much as I can, trying to do. But when you're by yourself and you still got family, and as you well know, my mother is in excuse me, in rehab because she broke her hip. So I have all that on me too, along with my own personal problems and stuff. So it's just been hard to try to do things on my own. I forget that I'm 60. I forget that I'm not 40 anymore, and my body doesn't work like it used to work. And I do have a few health issues too, but I'm so blessed that we can work from home. My business is going to be set up to do drop shipping. What that means is they go to the place where my books are, and they're already packaged up. It's called a fulfillment center. Then my guys go pick them up, and then they deliver them. It's just as simple as that. Your product goes to the warehouse. It's called a fulfillment center. Then they'll come and pick up your orders. The drop shipping truck will come and pick up your orders, and then they get delivered. That way you don't have to be bothered with people. Everything is basically done online. Even when you order your supplies, it's done online. So that's why I've been able to go this far. And then I have the experience. People don't take missing children's they're not really all that concerned, because they're saying, well, it won't happen to me. It's not going to happen to my child, but it might happen to one of their friends. Or it's just like you have insurance for your car. It's just like that. You have insurance for your child in the event that something happens. You have something that it's tangible. Think about it. If your child didn't make it home from school and the bus was running late, what would you do? Most people would say, I'm going to call the police. And when the police come, you know what they're going to ask? For a description. What was he last wearing? Who are his friends? Do you have any background information, like I have the dental chart, and I also have a poster in the event that your child becomes missing or lost. I have a sample poster. The posters you see them posting? I have that. All you have to do is copy it and run them off. So I'm trying to make things as easy as I can for the families. But it's just the fact that you have something on hand, because it could be used for another purpose. Even your grandparents, the ones that have Alzheimer's, they can use it. So you're not purchasing this in the event that something is going to happen to your child. You're purchasing this for prevention, education and prevention, and the activities. Children learn best when it's one-on-one. I spent many years doing this, and there's a lot of interested people, but they just aren't from my group, and I would like for them to be from my group, and that's okay. I would prefer for my group to get involved too, just as well. I guess maybe what I need to do is have like a little seminar, or like a little how-to. Like we would take this how can I do this? I'm messing up, you guys. Like, this is the fingerprint kit. I can show you how it's done. And remember, each child has their own kit. I'm not doing a very good job of showing this. But each child has their own safety kit. It's designed for each child or senior. If you have a parent or a grandparent that has mental health issues, because they have a tendency to run off. This is prevention. I'm hoping you never ever have to use the book in that case, but it's sure nice to have, And then if you purchase it and you never use it, then you could pass it down to one of your grandchildren or great-grandchildren or niece or nephew. It's prevention. And I think the reason why not Comcast, YouTube post me like that every day because they don't see programs like this every day. Most of YouTube stuff is about people and games but I'm gonna give you a secret. They mostly like programs that show people how to do things and solve a problem. That's what I'm not even going to try to pronounce the word. Algorithm. I can't pronounce that word that well. Plus I have this mask on, it's hard to talk. But anyway, it's a machine that goes in and tells you how many people like this program, how many people are subject to purchase this program, just everything that you can think of, where your audience is. I mean, it's so helpful. You guys, if you watch YouTube, you've seen those little things where he'll say how to get 1 million followers, little things like that. You'll see that's the kind of stuff they do. But because they're attached to YouTube and it's an educational channel, it is very, very legit. I suggest those of you who are thinking about having a business or just want to get some more ideas, go to VIDIQ. And I promise you, you will be very happy with them. Because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't know. And I'm learning. And so I'm taking it in bits and pieces. Before I started out really just gung-ho. And then as the work popped up, I noticed I'm going to have to take it in bits and pieces. I have to sample. Like I put out sample posts to see which ones they'll hit and which ones they won't hit. I think I'm doing pretty good. I got 30,000 views this month. They're going up. I'm trying to hold this thing up, you guys, but I'm sitting down, so it's kind of hard. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to read. But anyway, that's what Video IQ is about. And so check them out. They're on YouTube. But YouTube likes people, the small businessman that's just starting up. For some reason, they're not too keen on the ones that are well established. They mostly like the underdogs. I consider myself to be the underdog in terms of the technology and things like that. That can hold me back. It would be the technology, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. And then I've got, you have your own personal stuff going on at home too. So it's more than just this. I mean, I spend hours and hours working on SecureKit, hours and hours. Sometimes I get disappointed and discouraged because I don't see the views on the post. And then I get these 30,000. I'll never forget, my first one was like 8,000, 17,000. Those views can be turned into money. But you have to know how to do it. And you got to have the right thumbnail. Yeah, that's right. Thumbnails are very, very important because I just made my first one. That was with the SecureKit logo. But you need thumbnails. Do any of you know what a thumbnail is? Well, I most certainly didn't, but I learned real fast what it was. I made my first one with SecureKit, so I'm getting the hang of it. And then I told myself, well, it's no big rush. You don't have to rush. Just take your time, because I want to see the book move out. I want to see it in the kids' hands. And once again, each book is designed to help each child. Everybody has their own information. And it could be a case where your child was walking with their friend and they decide to go elsewhere and you go into a panic. And you have to end up calling the police because it's taken too. That's what happened with me and my son. And the first thing the police officer asked me, do you have a picture of him? Well, at that time, I didn't have a lot of pictures where he was with his current weight and stuff, but I do have some pictures. So they wanted to take a look at those. They wanted to take a look at all my records. So I know if I need endorsement, YouTube will be there for me. But anyway, I'm getting a little sleepy. I'm hungry. I've been up since 6:30. I didn't sleep that well last night. I have what's called insomnia. So I don't go to sleep. You know, like some people can hit the pillow and close it. I can't do that. It takes me forever to settle down. So, but I'm going to go get a bite to eat. And then I'll be back in touch with you guys. So you have a blessed day. Now I'm going to turn this off. Bye. Boy, look at my hair. It needs a little work. Yeah, it does. So anyway, I thought I would just holler at you guys for a few minutes. And I will be talking to you later. You guys have a blessed day.